this pattern you have to cast on 91 stitches. That's 5 repeats of 18 stitches plus 1 for joining the round. I will do the German twisted cast on and I will show you how to do it. So you put the yarn just like for the long tail cast on. This is the yarn from the ball, this is the tail, and just put the needles under the yarn, take it back like this, go with the needles under both strands of yarn and then under just one, go to the yarn from the index finger and just go with the needles into the loop from the thumb. Leave the yarn and then just pull on it. And again, under both strands of yarn, then in the middle in this loop to the index and then in the loop again. Leave the yarn and just pull on it. So you have to repeat this until you have 91 stitches on the needles. So here I cast on 91 stitches. Now I'll take one needle out and I have to join the round. Just make sure your stitches are not twisted. I have kind of long tail. So this is how I join the round. I slip the first stitch that I cast on to the right needle, pass over the last stitch that I cast on, and slip the stitch to the left needle again, and then you can pull on the yarn and make that stitch tight. So after joining the round, put a marker for the beginning of the round, and now we start the repeat. And since we are having leaves and tulips, I will place markers for all of them and I will explain later why. You'll see. So we start the repeat and now we have half of the leaves. So we have one half here and one half here. So we start slip one yarn over. That means you go with the needle under the yarn and slip the stitch purlwise and then purl one. And again, slip one yarn over, purl one, slip one yarn over, and here we start the tulips part, and I will put a red marker for it. In this portion of the repeat, where are the tulips, we are doing the following: knit one, slip one yarn over, then again knit one, slip one yarn over. Slip one yarn over counts as one stitch, and we have to count 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat until we have 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And after that, the leaves part is starting, and I will put a green marker for that. It will be so much easier if you put the markers on each part. Maybe you can take them off later on, but now in the beginning it's easier if you put them. For this part we have to repeat: slip one yarn over, purl one, slip one yarn over, purl one, and this is the whole repeat. So again, you start just like we did with the other half of the leaves, then start the tulips, put a red mark or which one you want to, and then the leaves again, green marker, and so on and so on. So this is one repeat just like you see it in the chart. The tulip in the middle and the leaves on the sides. I will finish this round and then I will show you what you have to do next. So I finished the round and here is what I have. So many colors. And we're starting round number 2. To slip the marker to the other needle, pull on the tail so you have this first stitch tighter, and we start the repeat for round number 2, and we will brioche knit in this part, the leaves part, and then brioche purl, slip on yarn over in the tulips part. So I will show you. We start by brioche knitting. Brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit. And then when you get to the tulip, I want to just move around my stitches, slip the marker to the other needle, and from here you have to repeat slip on yarn over, brioche purl. So you always have this difference between the tulips and the leaves. When you brioche knit the tulips, you brioche purl the leaves, and the opposite. So we just brioche purl, slip on yarn over, and repeat until we get to the green marker, and we know that from here we start the leaves, so from here we have to brioche knit. So we brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and in the chart the repeat stops here, and then you repeat that the whole round. So I finished round number 2, and round number 4 will be exactly the same, and round number 3 is a little bit different because we have to brioche purl in the leaves portion and then brioche knit in the tulips portion. So we start slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over until the marker, slip the marker, and now we start brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and we repeat that until we get to the marker, slip the marker, and here we have to brioche purl again. So slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, and this is the whole repeat for this round, and you just repeat it 5 times in total. After that, as I said, round number 4 will be exactly the same as round number 2. In round number 5, we are adding the second color yarn, or that's the first color, the main color. This is the contrast color. So slip the stitch to the other needle, just take the tail in my hand like this and start knitting with the main color. So in the leaves we have to repeat slip on yarn over, brioche purl, and then when we get to the tulips we have to decrease and increase in this round. So first we have a left slant decrease, so slip knitwise the brioche stitch, then knit together 2 brioche stitches, or actually that's 2 stitches and a yarn over, and then pass over that first slipped stitch. So a left slant decrease. After that, slip on yarn over, and in this brioche stitch we have to make a 4 stitches increase. So brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit. After that, slip the stitch, slip on yarn over, and here we have to do a right slant decrease. So slip the brioche stitch knitwise, knit the next stitch, pass over that first slipped stitch, slip the stitch to the left needle, and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle. After that, we start again the leaves part. So again we have to slip on yarn over and brioche purl, and again slip on yarn over, brioche purl. So this is the full repeat for this round. You just repeat it 4 times more and finish the round. In round number 6 we just leave the main color like this and pick up the contrast color, the green one, slip the marker to the other needle, and start the repeat for this round. So in all the even rounds we will brioche knit or increase, decrease the contrast color, the green one, and in the odd rounds we will knit, brioche knit, increase, decrease with the main color, so the tulips. But now we are doing the same thing for the leaves, and in this round we just brioche knit the leaves, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and repeat until the marker. And in this portion of the round we will just slip on yarn over and brioche purl. When we get to these increased stitches, we continue, slip on yarn over, and instead of brioche purl, we just purl one stitch. So again, slip on yarn over, purl one, slip on yarn over, and then brioche purl, slip on yarn over. Slip the marker to the other needle, and we know that in the leaves we have to brioche knit. So brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over. And that's the whole repeat for this round. Just do it 4 more times and finish the round. After that, rounds 7 and 8 are exactly like round 3 and 4, only you need round number 3 in the main color and round number 4 in the contrast color. In round number 9 we have to just knit the stitches as they appear in the leaves part. So slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, slip the stitch to the other needle, and here in the tulips part we will just increase here in the central stitch. So slip on, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and here we have to make a 4 stitches increase. So slip, brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit. 5 stitches. You have 5 stitches. Slip the stitch from the left needle and continue. Slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip the marker, and then, as I said, in this part we are brioche purling. So slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, and this is the whole repeat for this round. Just finish the round, finish all the repeats. In round number 10 we just pick up the contrast color, the green one, slip the stitch to the other needle and start the repeat, and it's brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and here we will do a left slant decrease from the leaves and the tulips. So we slip knitwise the brioche stitch. For now, just leave the marker on the table and knit together the next 2 brioche stitches, or actually 2 stitches and the yarn over, and then pass over that first slip stitch. So we have a left slant decrease and the leaf part is over the tulip. Now put the marker, and we know that from here we have the tulips, and we continue. Slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, purl 1, slip on yarn over, purl 1, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, and here we have to do the right slant decrease. So slip knitwise the brioche stitch, knit the next one, pass over that first slip stitch, slip the stitch to the left, no sorry, we have to take out this marker first, slip the stitch to the left needle and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle. Actually we have to put marker first, and then we know that the leaves start here from this stitch, and after that we just slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over. So here's the whole repeat for this round. And in the next 2 rounds you just knit the stitches as they appear, or you, as a reference, you knit them as in rounds 3 and 4. Just alternate the colors of yarn. Knit round number 13 exactly like round number 9, and now I will show you how to knit round number 14. So brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and here in these 2 columns we will do a left slant decrease. So slip, knit twice the brioche stitch, knit together the next 2 brioche stitches, and pass over that first slipped stitch. And after that, here in the tulips part, you just slip on yarn over and brioche purl. And repeat. Brioche purl, slip on yarn over, purl 1. Here when we get to the increased stitches, slip on yarn over, purl 1, slip on yarn over, and again brioche purl, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, slip the marker to the other needle, and again here in these 2 columns we have to do a decrease. This time it's a right slant decrease, so slip, knit twice the brioche stitch, knit the next stitch, pass over that first slipped stitch, slip the stitch to the left needle and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle, slip on yarn over, and this is the whole repeat for this round. And then from round number 15 to 20 you have to repeat, you have to just knit the stitches as they appear or repeat rounds 3 and 4, but according to the markers and alternating the color. So it's easier to say that you just knit the stitches as they appear. So if it's a knit stitch, you brioche knit it. If it's a purl stitch, you brioche purl it. If it's a double stitch, and if it's a single stitch, you just add the yarn over, and that's it. You just do that. Round number 21, slip the marker to the other needle, and we start the repeat for this round. Slip on yarn over, brioche purl, slip on yarn over, slip the marker to the other needle, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, and here slip on yarn over, sorry, and here in these 3 columns we will do a 4 stitches decrease. So for that, slip, knit twice the first brioche stitch, again knit twice the next brioche stitch, the third and the central stitch you have to slip it to the cable needle and leave it in front of the work, and then knit together the next 2 brioche stitches. After that, pass over those first slipped stitches, that's 1 and the other 1, and then slip this stitch to the cable needle and pass over that stitch that we had on the cable needle and slip the stitch to the right needle. So this way we have a 4 stitches decrease in brioche. And after that, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, brioche purl, and that's the whole repeat for this round. You just do 4 more repeats. Round number 22, brioche knit, slip on yarn over. Here we have to increase, brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit. So only 2 stitches increase, not 4 stitches like we did until now. And after that, in the tulips part, we just slip on yarn over, brioche purl, and repeat with no increases or decreases. And then set the marker, and again we have to increase, brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit, slip on yarn over, and that's the whole repeat for this round. So finish the round and we'll continue. Here round number 23, we continue with the main color, slip-on yarn over, brioche purl, slip-on yarn over. Here where is the increase, we do the same thing as we did with the other increases, slip-on yarn over, purl 1 stitch, and then slip-on yarn over. And in the tulips part we just knit the stitches, brioche knit, slip-on yarn over, slip the marker, and again slip-on yarn over, purl 1 stitch, slip-on yarn over, and brioche purl, and it's the whole repeat for this round. So after this round, from round number 24 to round number 32, you have to just knit the stitches as they appear, or you repeat rows 3 and 4. You just brioche knit where is a knit stitch, brioche purl when it's a purl stitch, and slip-on yarn over when it's a single stitch. And after that you can repeat from round number 5 to round number 32, and you can change the main color. I have knit 3 repeats of the pattern until now. The first repeat is from round number 1 till round 32, and the next 2 rounds are from round number 5, where I change the color, and then until round 32, and again from 5 to 32. And here's what I have at this point in centimeters and in inch. That's the width and the height. Here it is, and in centimeters. And now we're starting the crown, and I will show you what you have to do next. Round number 89, I continue knitting with the same main color, and it's kind of like I start the pattern again from round number 5, because I will have the decreases in the same places, only we just skip the increasing part. So let's start. Slip-on yarn over, brioche purl, slip-on yarn over, brioche purl, slip-on yarn over, and here we do the left slant decrease, slip knit twice the brioche stitch, knit together the next 2 brioche stitches, and pass over that first slipped stitch. After that, slip-on yarn over, and here we just brioche knit this stitch, no increases here, and continue slip-on yarn over, right slant decrease, so slip knit twice the brioche stitch, knit the next one, pass over that first slip stitch, slip the stitch to the left needle, and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle, and that's it for the right slant decrease. Slip-on yarn over, brioche purl, slip-on yarn over, brioche purl, and that's the whole repeat for this round. You finish the round, and then you have to knit the stitches as they appear for more rounds. Round number 94, brioche knit, slip-on yarn over, brioche knit, slip-on yarn over, and here we will do a left slant decrease, so slip knit twice the brioche stitch, knit together the next 2 brioche stitches, and pass over that first slipped stitch. After that, slip-on yarn over, and the right slant decrease, slip knit twice the brioche stitch, knit the next one, pass over that first slipped stitch, slip it to the left needle, and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle. After that, slip-on yarn over, brioche knit, slip-on yarn over, and that's the whole repeat for this round. Finish the round, and then knit the stitches as they appear for more 3 rounds. Round number 98, and we decrease again with the contrast color, the green one, brioche knit, slip-on yarn over, and in these 2 columns we will do a left slant decrease again. Like in all the rounds, we start with a left slant decrease, so slip knit twice the brioche stitch, knit the next 2 brioche stitches and pass over that first slipped stitch. After that, slip one yarn over, and here we do a right side decrease. So slip knitwise the brioche stitch, knit the next one, pass over that first slipped stitch, slip the stitch to the left needle, and pass over the next brioche stitch, slip the stitch to the right needle, and after that slip one yarn over, and that's the whole repeat for this round. And after that you have to knit 2 rounds of just brioche knit and brioche purl, just the way the stitches appear. Round 101, and it's very easy. We just slip one yarn over, and here we will do a 4 stitches decrease. So slip knitwise 1 stitch, and then another one knitwise, and then 1 purlwise to the cable needle, and leave it in front of the work. And after that, knit together 2 brioche stitches, then pass over those slipped stitches. That's 1, and the second stitch. After that, slip this stitch to the cable needle and pass over that stitch from the cable needle, and slip the stitch to the right needle, and that's it. So we have only 2 brioche stitches from each repeat, 10 stitches in total. So you can see I have only 10 stitches left on my needles, 2 stitches of each repeat, and I will bind them off as I usually do. Yeah, I just knit the first stitch and then pass it to the left needle and pass over the next stitches. All the stitches, you just pass them over that first stitch. So you just pass them over. After that you make a big loop of this stitch, pass over the yarn or the tail if you cut it, and then just make a knot and then weave in all the ends, and that's it.